proper police identification, and Tom Poster did show him the properly signed police identification card, and he gave him a card.
Okay. What I'm going to suggest to you, Robert, like I said, I really can't comment because I don't know the full set of circumstances, okay? What I can tell you is I would hope that if our officers are knocking on someone's door, it's for a legitimate reason, and it's because some criminal investigation is being looked into.
If that is the case, though, I'm sorry to interrupt, but if that is the case, would there not be an incident report number or an occurrence number? I've got friends who are peace officers out in Vancouver, and they tell me that in order for them to initiate an investigation, they have to have this number because they get in trouble without it.
Well, I mean, most times you would have an occurrence number associated with it, yes, but what I can tell you is Tom Poster is part of a specialized unit, and I don't quite know how they operate, okay?
Is he, because he's a part of a specialized unit, is he no longer bound by the law?
Oh, no, he's definitely bound by the law. I'm not saying that.
Okay.
But what I can tell you, you seem reluctant to give me your friend's name or this person's
No, I
name.
don't. I don't have his last name. That's the problem. I know his first name and I know his last name initial, but I don't have his full name. I was communicating with him on a forum. That's why.
But what I can tell you is, if we do go knock on someone's door, I would hope that we have a reason to, and I would hope it's for some sort of investigation. That's all I can say on this case. What I will advise you is, if you want to talk to this person that this apparently happened to, there is a complaint process. So if he's unhappy with the way he was treated, or if he's unhappy with what's happened, or if he doesn't think that the officers had any authority there, or doing something because he has filed a claim and his political views are a little different than law enforcement or the government, what he can do is he can actually contact someone from our office, Professional Standards Bureau, and come in and meet us in person to file a complaint. And once that complaint is received, it will be investigated and looked into, and hopefully at that point we can really find out what purpose the officers were there for. If he doesn't want to come in and meet us directly, I mean, he can always basically write out a statement. A signed statement has to be signed and forward it to our attention. And once we get his signed statement outlining what took place, that will commence an investigation. And then we'll be able to determine whether or not the officer committed a misconduct or whether he was there for a legitimate reason. There are forms. If you tell the guy to go to the Halton Regional Police website, it explains how a complaint can be made. All the forms are on there that needs to be filled out, and he can do it that way. Or you can give him my name. How'd you get my name? Did you just call up looking to speak to someone in Professional Standards? Or?
Yes.
Okay, or I'll give you my name and my number, and you can have him call me, and I'll explain the process to him.
And what is your name and number again? Just
Okay. My first name is James.
James.
My last name is Vasbari.
Vasbari?
Vasbari, I'll spell that. It's V as in Victor.
Yes.
Yes. V as in Victor again. A-R-I.
Okay.
My number is 905
Yes.
825
Yes.
4838.
Okay.
Like, I wish I could answer your question, but I really can't because I don't have enough information to answer the question.
I understand.
Okay. And again, we don't accept third-party complaints, so it's not as if you can complain on behalf of this individual, unless, of course, you're his lawyer, or unless he's a young person and you're a parent or a person in authority. I mean, when we take complaints, it has to be initiated by someone that's been directly affected by an officer's actions.
So you don't initiate an investigation against these officers without a complaint?
No, we actually need a complaint.
Okay, fair enough. That's all I was looking for, because that's what I figured that they would require as well. But I've got to go now. Thank you very much for your time, and I will pass this information along to him, and I'm pretty sure you will be getting a call from him.
Okay, can I just get the spelling of your last name, sir?
M-E-N-A-R-D.
M-E-N-A-R-D. And this is your number?
Yep.
And can I get your address, sir?
Oh, I don't really have one. I'm just traveling right now. I live out in BC generally.
Oh, you're out in BC?
Well, I'm in Ontario right now with my cell phone. That's the number.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, before we initiate a complaint into an officer's conduct, we require a signed statement from a person that's directly affected. So,
Okay.
I mean, if he wants to sit down and speak to me in person, or if he wants to sit down with me and provide a written statement and sign that statement, once we have an actual complaint, that's when we will go out and we will commence an investigation into the officer's conduct.
I think that's the way it should be. I think it's a scary place where investigations could be initiated without such a complaint. I mean, that sounds like Nazi Germany to me.
Yeah, but don't get, like I said, that's how we operate, okay? And like I said, Tom Poster, I would hope that if he did go to this person's place, it would be for a law enforcement purpose. That's all I can really say.
Right.
I would hope that if he went there, it was for a law enforcement purpose. I would hope it wasn't to intimidate somebody based on political views or.
Well, I'm sure it'll come out in the wash.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
No complaint, no investigation. Call Tom Poster. You've got the number there. Ask him what the occurrence number is, which entitles him to initiate that investigation. If he doesn't have one, ask him why the hell he is leaving his jurisdiction to show up on people's door early in the morning with a gun strapped to his side and asking these people to come with him. This is a judicial process unfolding, and he is unlawfully interfering with it because he doesn't like how this process will negatively affect his ability to claim power over his fellow man. You better have an occurrence number, Tom.